Hi, so I've seen quite a few of these things. Hi, so I've seen quite a few of these Google Translate things being circulating around Tumblr and YouTube for quite a while. So I've been inspired to do one of my own, to the Skinfic. This has been through many filters of Google Translate, from English to Japanese to German to Spanish to French and then back to English again, and the results are quite interesting, so here we go. After all, it is almost time to leave. Only Dribble only works desperately clutching Phil. Phil, oh shit blows. Collect the rose in the mirror, the figure of the scaly body, its frustrated sigh. Phil mocks the voice of Dan just yesterday violently. Does not contain sunscreen is not necessarily to Phil. There are clouds. Extract the inner tube of the bottle, waddles the hook of his arm to get a blank stare bathroom of a strip of white skin. He retired to the room to see Dan sleeping with a cocktail of anger burning in the stomach and love, and stands on the floor next. Shit, to you. Maxim and Dan, I stir. What? Look at me. His eyes and damages available to Dan jaw drops open, a blink of form of liberation. In the fear of death, I am quite the bastard. Dan opens a bed and bedding easily smiles. When Phil miserably climbs into the arms of Dan in bed, he is naked. He repeated softly to see me, I am monster, frozen is the language of release. Dan is grazing on the new rough surface scales of the cheeks. A monster. I think I want to keep you attractive. Go away, but Phil, Dan tightened his grip. Dan collision your body to polish the skin, smooth and shape offer approximately Phil. D. Dan? Dan kiss on the lips, but I draw attention to the neck coat filling that's not English. I don't know what's happened there. Dan closes his eyes for Phil, the end of it between the teeth. Pull liquid. Phil Payne, the team leader and a hard cock. Dan lies without sunscreen, moan maybe tomorrow. It is. Having a bad state, I have some fetish maybe when it comes to peeling. It hurts to whimper. Phil Lot. This is good, please, Dan. Dan, breath-filling coupling, operating, sucking mouth, and shows another part of the skin of his body, of his tongue on the scale, and enjoy the salty taste before swallowing. Nice. Frowning. Phil's chaos. It is, but shame it has been difficult. It has also become. Remove the skin from him while licking red meat is tender. Dan continued to masturbation. Dan is your body, moving clouds, rub flakes, peeling skin, and more likely overfilling. Phil screams in pain. Is the pain enough as it is? And I do not have aftersun. Dan. Voice I, Dan will be able to fix it is unclear. To the top of stomach by Phil, he begin to rub his penis over Phil's chest violently. In a few seconds to get cover filling. Oh, Phil press leaf between the fingers of his god. Rub Dan blush come on top of the filling hot meat. Phil groaned and started stroking the shaft of your account. And what account? And allowed to cool. Now it is close. You can burn your dick. Dan slides capture. A whisper. Do not forget to sunbathe naked at noon yesterday. Phil blush. To remove the loose skin of a tongue penis, Dan Phil calmed the burning flesh, he groaned. The mouth Phil down covers his head. He will come soon. When you are finished, Dan will collapse her next to her on the... Who's her? Next to her on the bed. Phil, hate you, she muttered in back. Okay. She. Okay, apparently Dan's had a sex change at some point in this fic. Dan pulled the long strip of skin around her finger, with a smile and hip reach Phil or twisted more. So it is not healed, you know, you leave no bed. Your lover, and reduce the skin in the mouth of his. Phil clock chew slowly before whispering. I know. Well, that was delightful. If you'd like to see me oh my god, I'm turning into Google Translate. If you would like to see me do more of those kind of dramatic reading things, then please give the video a thumbs up if you really want to see me do that. And like and subscribe and share to all your friends.